So embrace the journey, because yeah, it might get you to the destination that you originally intended, or it might take you in a different direction that you never even thought about possible. Good morning. Walking through the parking garage, get into the car, and we are heading to the gym. Gold's Gym in Destin, Florida. And today we got upper body mix, and not an upper body mix, that was yesterday, and that went well. Today we are going to be focusing on chest and some back. That's what we're going to do today, chest and back. And where's my key? Let me put this on here. And so chest and back, we're going to start off with chest first, because that's the primary muscle group that I want to improve on, and so extra work for the chest. And so since that's the primary group I want to work on, I'm going to make sure that I work on that first, so I don't have the fatigue that I might end up getting if I was doing back. Now, if I work back first, it's not like back is impacting much of my chest movements. You know, it's not like if I was working on triceps first, that would definitely have a bigger impact on, you know, at least my pressing movements for chest. But I might have some additional fatigue that I wouldn't have if I start chest first. So I'm going to start chest first, and then we'll do back. And then I might do some abs and such. We'll see how much time that we have. But yesterday's workout, you know, upper body mix, hitting each body part went well. You know, when it comes to chest, that's something always that I've never had a good chest, but it's improving. And now that I've made some tweaks to the way that I approach it, you know, focus on the eccentric, is, you know, controlled and get deep stretch. So whether that's, you know, like a pressing movement, you know, so you get the deep stretch, or a fly movement, you know, getting the deep stretch, very beneficial doing that. In addition, is trying to keep my shoulder blades back, so my chest is out when I do things too. That helps. So it's getting more chest focus versus, you know, if my shoulders are more forward with things, then I'm getting more, a higher percentage is starting to go towards my shoulders where I don't want it to. So it's learning these things that can help you improve. Now, one thing as you guys watch these videos, you notice that I don't do a lot of weight. I'm not like, you know, you see the other channels and such, and people, or even at your gym, that are doing way more weight, and, well, just frankly, they're stronger than I am. But that's all right. It's, you know, this is not some sort of competition. You know, if you're in a competition for powerlifting, that obviously is a different story. But if you're looking to just improve your health, you know, build some muscle, look better, feel better, who cares what the weight is that you're doing and where you're starting from. You know, what matters is getting in the gym and putting in the work and improving upon yourself. And that's what we want. We want to be better than who we were yesterday. And that's our measuring stick. You know, who was I yesterday? Am I better than yesterday? And always looking to get better than last time. And that's something that we could be proud of, is growth, internal growth, personal growth, and not some, hey, I don't look like so-and-so and my life sucks. You know, now you might use that as inspiration or motivation, and that could be a great thing. But comparing ourselves to other people in that regard, where we just beat ourselves up, it doesn't do any good. And here's the other part of it, is a lot of people, they just don't get started, is because, well, I'm so far away from where I want to be, or looking like this person, that we just don't get started. And that's another thing that is detrimental, obviously, and doesn't help, is who cares where you're at? Yeah, I mean, care, obviously, but wherever you're at, you're at, and that's start your day one, and start making the changes and improving a little bit every day, better than yesterday. And, you know, and with everything around social media and everything, it's very easy to get, how do I put it? Very easy for us to, we'll just say, feel bad about ourselves because we see the highlights of everybody. We see the top 1% of everybody. The YouTube channels. It's when I that are doing other things like what I'm doing, trying to do now is they're got so many followers and so many views and they're jacked and ripped and all this stuff, and it'd be easy to be discouraged. I guess that's what say that's the word I want to use. It's with society, it's very easy for us to get discouraged and see things, but whatever you got to do, don't let it. Keep working, keep improving, one step at a time, and that's where the growth happens. And sorry, now I'm at the gym here, so I'm backing in, and we are gonna go get a good pump today, a good chest pump, back pump, all that kind of stuff. Today's supposed to be a hot day, but I will see you. I'm not sure which exercise we're gonna start with, but it's obviously gonna be chest, but I'll see you shortly. Well, so we're not at the first spot. I was doing some warm-ups, and I was saying I don't do heavy weights. Well, I was slinging the 150s, and look what happened to the dumbbell. Just kidding, I was not doing that. I just saw it there. Anyway, next video up will be our first set. First exercise we're doing is we use the hammer strength machine, and we're going to do, this is the incline, so it's not your typical where you see yourself like at a 45-degree angle, but the way that the arms are set up, it's going to work the upper chest, and the upper chest is definitely wanting to work on the whole thing, but it is one that I definitely want to grow, one that makes the shirts look nicer too. And the one thing with a lot of machines though is sometimes the way that they're designed, like it'd be nice if you could push this in or out so you could control the depth, but you can't. So my hands are up here and I want to be able to get a bigger stretch. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this yoga block here behind me, and so now I get more of a stretch, additional a couple inches that this is. All right, so let's go. Chest up, shoulders back, control the eccentric. All right, I got 18, a little bit more than I wanted to do, and so I'm gonna add like 5 pounds to it. Set number 2. All right, that was a good weight. 2 more sets. Set 3. All right, chest up, shoulders back. Whew. All right, one more set. Last set. Now, my rep range, I did 18 in the first one, but that was a 5 pounds less on each side. Then I did, 15, 13, and so if I don't hit 12, so what was the minimum I want to get? And so if I don't hit it, let's say I get 10 or even 11, I'm gonna do a rest pause real quick and then get it. That's just what I want to make sure is I get 12. Why? I don't know, because that's the number we're going for. Slow. Come on, milk it, milk. All right, 12. I like that. I like these hammer strength. Maybe just because it's new for me. I like these kind of machines. All right, so we're gonna do some sort of fly, either a pec deck or a cable fly. I'm thinking to do cable fly. I really like that, and for that we're gonna do, I think we're just gonna do a standard one. We're not gonna do an incline or decline, at least on this first one. Okay, so this one's a little funky. This arm setup here, and Nautilus product. Interesting what it can all do, but the setup here is a little odd for me. But I like to have my arms back pulling this way, so we'll see. We'll do a set here. Keep my butt forward a little bit and get stretch. Let's go. Stretch. Hold the top a little bit. Come on, come more. One more, come on. Let's go, DJ. Chest up. Here's the fun part. Whew. All right. Good stretch. 3 more of those. Set 2. Get around. Okay. Sit back. I like to have my butt forward a little bit. Allows me to get my chest back more. Okay. Stretch. And then also. All right. I didn't get my 12, I only got 11, so let's do one more of these. Oh, this is awkward. 2 more for fun. There we go. Whew. All right, so for set 3, I did lower the weight just a few pounds since I didn't hit my number I wanted last, because 12 is the minimum. Well, can we go more? It's a long let back on this. Is one of the things about this arm mechanism. Kind of like the tower ones. They're a little more narrow together. Anyway, it does the trick. Okay, last set. All right, so that's done, and we got one more chest exercise yet. I don't know where this is at, so we'll see what we're gonna do next. Another press, another fly. Let me go wash down the bench here, and we'll see what we do next. We are back onto another hammer machine, but instead of an incline focus, this is just your standard, we'll just call it like standard bench focus, whatever you want to call it. And again, using the block here so you can get bigger stretch. All right, 3 more sets. Set 2, 12 is the minimum, so if I don't get it, rest pause, and then do whatever I gotta do to get the rest. Oh God. See if we get one more. All right, 2 more sets. Come on. Didn't get the lockout. So, do one more. Gotta do it. All right. Oh, one more for good measure. Oh, control. Yeah. Here we go, one more set. Fourth and final set before we go hit back. Let's pause. Two more. Now, one thing I'm not doing, I could slam these on the bottom of these rubber bumpers and get myself a head start, but you're missing out. 11. One more for good measure. Let's see you do it. Slow. Milk it. All right, on to back. Okay, so we're gonna do a pull down, but a straight arm pull down. Get the big stretch. Feel it all in here. And so, bring it down, and then control on the up. You feel that stretch, get the stretch. Control. All right, so I want to try to keep it at 12 to 15. The 15, I knew it was a little, well, as I was going through, a little too easy. So I wanted a few more reps, but I'm gonna increase the weight. Was at 5 pounds or so. Try to get back to that 12, 15 rep range. All right, added 5 pounds and try to get back to that 12 to 15 range. Big stretch.
Does do a little bit of
That's my baby. So 16, but I think that'll be still good weight for the next two. If you're not feeling it in here when you're doing this, something's off. So get the big stretch, you should feel that, and then you're not, keep your arms straight as you can, and then you gotta even feel like bringing your wings forward. Oh, bad. One more. Nope. Come on, more. All right. So we're gonna do just 4 sets of that. Next, we'll do a rowing movement of some sort. All right, we're doing another hammer strength machine. Lots of spots I can put my hands on here, but I want the spot where I can get a full extension. Yeah, so here, pretty full. All right, so the 20 outside my rep range, still good, very good stimulus. But I'm gonna add a little weight, get myself back down to 12, 15. All right, set number 2, added 10 pounds. So should definitely bring me down in the reps. Goal is 12 to 15. All right, I got 18. I need to add a little more weight, get that down to 12, 15. Oh, what did I do here? All right, we are set 3. So threw another plate on. Trying to get that down to that 12 to 15 range. This should do it. All right, that's the weight. The last couple reps weren't that great, but got in that range. All right, last set, 12 to 15. One more. All right, time to rack these weights. Last exercise we're gonna do is this works some chest too, but your back lats here is this pull machine. I've never done one of these, and but I want to. So let's do this. Again, stretch. One more. All right, we'll go increase the weight a little bit, get a little bit more rep range back to where I want. Set 2, headed 5 pounds, see how that goes. One more. That's the weight. 2 more. Set 3. One more. One more set. Fourth set, final set. I like this. It's kind of very similar feeling movement with where I did the first back exercise, the pull down, straight arm. Just feels just a little different, but very similar. Two more. Can we get one more? Yeah. All right, let's wrap this up. All right, that was today's chest and back workout. I wanted to get some abs done, but I have to get back, get some work to do. So I have to do abs later. And so I don't want to skip those. So when it comes to abs, what do they say? Abs are built in the gym, but they're revealed in the kitchen, meaning that you can't diet your way to have you can't work your way to having abs that show. That builds muscles like any other muscle. But your abs are not going to show if you have a certain body percentage of fat. And so the kitchen, meaning that, of course, what you eat, shreds that body fat. But you could be skinny without any abs. You've seen those people, right? That's because they haven't built the abs. So they're built in the gym, revealed in the kitchen. But anyway, I'm not here talking about that. So we're doing chest, back, feels good, feel pumped, and a nice soreness. Tomorrow is a leg day. I'm excited about it. We're doing some deficit deadlifts, which I've never done before. So I'm gonna get an extra stretch in there, which is good. So that should be fun. But today work-wise, got some marketing things to work on, some sales, some training, onboarding. So our new loan officers planning some onboarding stuff. And those a lot of things. We're always trying to optimize and improve. Always trying to get a little bit better than yesterday. How can we improve on how we've done this before? What do we need to tweak? What do we need to change? Do we need to get somebody in place to help with a particular area? And same goes with our fitness and our health is, what do I need to do to improve upon yesterday? Is, if some of my video 12 simple tips on going from fat to fit is that it's small things that I've learned and that I've started to implement that have helped me make this a lifestyle versus just a fad. And all too often people want to do too much at once and it doesn't stick. And it's best to do in steps. Make one change today, get good at it or get consistent at it, then add another change, another adjustment. Then sometimes you can add 2 or 3 at a time, but don't overwhelm yourself with too much all at once. Rome wasn't built in a day. You're not going to lose all of your weight in a day. You're not going to put on all of your muscle in a day. It takes time, so embrace the journey. So let me share this story. So you have 2 people. I guess I won't call it a story with that, but you have 2 people, and they're trying to get to a destination. And it's a very hard, long journey they have to go. Who's going to get further? A person that embraces the destination only, or the person that embraces the journey along the way? The person that embraces the journey along the way is going to get further ahead and end up getting to the destination versus the person that only cares about the destination. Is because once things get hard and when things get difficult throughout the journey, which is invariably going to happen, they tend to flame out and say it's not worth it. They justify whatever to stop doing what they need to do, versus the person that embraces the journey. Any new obstacle, that's just part of it. It's part of the growth that we experience. And so embrace your journey wherever you're at. If you're trying to cut down, if you're trying to bulk up, if you're trying to just get healthier and fit, embrace the journey. Because that journey might end up taking you to a different destination that you didn't think about. When I started this journey, I didn't think at all that I'm going to start recording videos like this and sharing it with YouTube and see where it goes, right? That was not part of my original destination. It was just to get health and fit and make it a lifestyle versus something that I would start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. So embrace the journey, because yeah, it might get you to the destination that you originally intended, or it might take you in a different direction that you never even thought about possible. So enjoy your day. Tomorrow is a leg day, and it should be nice and brutal and fun, but see you tomorrow. Take care.